Sunny Boo Productions, a local leader in non-porno filmmaking. Welcome to Almost Adequate, live from my basement on Facebook Live. Welcome 99.7 The Blitz family. We're hanging out tonight. We're enjoying some brews with our new and improved 99.7 The Rock koozies, a failed radio station for an utterly failed webcast show that we do from my basement. So we felt it appropriate. We're joined by a bunch
was almost adequate.
It was almost. No,
it wasn't even.
It wasn't even almost.
Wasn't even.
So I got to thank a bunch of people helping me out tonight. Mike Miletic, Micah Jenkins, Joe Fuller from ABC6 helping out with the camera. You see Mel G over there checking the stream, making sure everything's good. Also, Peter John Ross, producer, director extraordinaire. And joining me tonight over here, Mr. David Adams from the band Grindhouse. Of course, there's Rick Cannon over there. Foregoing a Talib, what's his name?
It's close, Talib Kweli.
Yeah, that's what I said, Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
His show tonight with the Ace of Cups.
Hashtag Black History Month.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's going
I would have
down.
let you off, man, but instead you're hanging out with me and us
Oh, I'm
down
gonna
here
be
in the
there.
basement.
Post-haste.
Okay.
Post-haste, soon as I leave here.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming down here
Yes,
tonight.
sir.
So I think I want Ross, if you mind flip into the camera, I want to show somebody, a staff member of the show. The guy right in the middle there. Mike, raise your hand. Oh, yeah. Okay. Everybody focus on Mike. Look at his general look. Not too hard, but there he is. And then this video went viral last week. Ross, go ahead and fire this. Mike, I think you might have some explaining to do. There's a man who looks exactly like Mike. I'm sorry. That's a doppelganger. So the man is fighting no one, swinging, and yes, I don't know what that is.
Is that Stewart?
And then
Look what I can do.
he's victorious. He's raising his hands. He
I
kicks
just
his
realized
ass.
how much Mike looks like Stewart.
So are you talking about from Mad TV?
Look what I can do.
Yeah. So Mike, any explanation for that?
Yeah, you know,
do you want to
that guy-
explain yourself?
First of all, I wasn't fighting no one.
Okay. Okay.
That ghost got knocked the fuck out.
Okay.
Word.
Literally, nobody can kick Mike Miletic's ass. Literally nobody.
Not in this world or the next.
And we
So
will
they-
be starting a challenge.
Yes. We're gonna $20 to anybody that can kick Mike Miletic's ass. I'm putting it out there right now. So that we found that we felt was appropriate and it just wonderful. So that's the thing. You can be delightfully insane and still not be crazy. You know?
Are you, is this in reference to Mike?
Yes.
You're saying he's not crazy.
Yes. I'm thinking he's controlled insanity. He's gunpowder in a bottle. That's what I'm calling it.
I'll agree with that.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
Like a functioning alcoholic.
No, he's not. Definitely not one of those. Okay.
Not functioning.
So we talked last episode about service animals and how ridiculous they have
Yes.
become. There was a lady trying to bring a peacock on a flight. They weren't allowed her because a service animal. You know, I think people traditionally think of seeing eye dogs.
Sure.
You know, and there's others that can detect epilepsy and others for PTSD, like real usage animals. But now you can go get certificates online saying your peacock is a service animal dog. Your dog that bites everybody and poops everywhere, that's a service animal dog.
Shit
Mike
all over the
Miletic is
place.
my service animal dog. You know, all kinds of things like that. And it just continues to get more absurd because there was a young lady by the name of Bellin in Florida or was it Pennsylvania? Anyway,
Those are close.
she was going from one to the other, and she brought her service hamster, a pygmy hamster. We have a picture of him. His name is Pebbles.
Name was Pebbles.
What happened was the gate agent at Spirit Airlines informed the young lady she wasn't allowed to bring Pebbles on the plane. When asked, "What am I supposed to do with my animal here?" The gate agent allegedly, they're saying she didn't, but allegedly the gate agent said, "Flush him down the toilet." So she took her beloved pygmy hamster to the crapper and flushed Mr. Pebbles. Okay, pull up one more picture. R.I.P. of Pebbles. Yes, R.I.P. buddy.
Look at those eyes.
So let's break this down for a little bit.
Feel
Number
bad.
one, your hamster can't be a service animal. Dog.
Nope.
No.
She said it was emotional support animal. She claims that she
Therapy.
had a cancer scare and that
If it was colon cancer, I know exactly where to put that hamster to get it on the flight.
come on now.
So does Richard Gere.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that. So anyway, she claimed it was her emotional support animal, and she flushed it down the toilet. Pull up her picture, by the way. Can we take a look at the person that? Yeah. So clearly, a very attractive young lady. Carrying her hamster around everywhere, and I'm saying that there's a high likelihood the reason she could carry around a hamster everywhere is because she's an attractive young lady.
Absolutely.
Like if Dave, if you were to carry around a hamster everywhere,
I do.
Okay. Again,
It's here. It's here now. It's here now.
Exactly. We think you're insane right now, man.
I'm gonna fight Mike's ghost here in a goddamn minute.
But if you're a hot chick, you can get away with these things.
I've been confused with a hot chick, and I can't get away with shit.
Back when you were 18 years
When I was
old
18
and you
years
were
old,
beautiful.
absolutely.
You were just a masterpiece.
I was a knockout, is what they say.
Nice stars. So anyway, that was the thing. But what's more remarkable is the fact that if the gate agent did indeed say, flush the thing down the toilet, and the fact she went and did it.
And did it, right.
That's fucked up, man.
It is. Why didn't you just let it go in the wild where hamsters?
Because
She
you're
said-
at the airport.
she said-
Where hamsters live.
Yes.
Where do they live in the wild again? Anyone that might know the answer to that question?
So she was in Pennsylvania, and she was like, I don't want to let it outside, because that'll kill him. So what'd she do? She flushed it down the toilet.
You don't know if hamsters can swim.
I know they can't now because the thing did unfortunately die.
Maggot.
So, yeah, that's just how bizarre this is. This
got
is
a-
ridiculous. What's up, Mike?
I was gonna say, if she's willing to make the cold-blooded decision to flush this special hamster of hers down the toilet, she's perfectly fine. Like,
Yeah.
she does not need any emotional support.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Yeah, and just the fact that, can you imagine going through your life and anytime anybody says something to you, regardless of how ridiculous it is, you go and do it?
Yeah, kinda.
Joe, I need a beer, by the way. Joe Fuller. Just another beer. Thank you.
Make it
Thank
two,
you.
Joe. God
Make it
bless
2
your
beers.
face.
I can't
Case in
imagine going
point.
through life just listening to people order you around like that.
You've talked me into dumb shit. So
Still, presently.
yes,
Presently,
exactly.
yes.
Yes, it's like right now. So
Hey,
I'm gonna,
Uber?
I'm
Yes.
gonna get my
Can we call
hamster out.
Joe? Can we call Joe Hamster Joe? Because he just went and did exactly what you said.
Thank you. I was proving a point there, but Mike, thank you for that.
Reiterated.
And by the way, her name is Bellend, which I think is funny because it's close to the British slang term for a dickhead called a bell end. I thought it was funny.
It wasn't.
New words for your repertoire. Thank you. Thank you. You saved Ross the trouble there. All right. So we are moving on to something that Peter John Ross, this was his very first. We're talking about using public restrooms for inappropriate things like flushing gerbils. Peter John Ross, this is his very first short film, was about that exact thing. Ross, talk about this for a little bit.
This is less a short film and more of a dramatic reenactment of things that really happened when I used to work in an office.
Oh.
So prepare yourselves for the Manhattan Project.
I think this hit close to home to all of us. Ross, fire this video, please.
What do you think about that, Jim boy? Oh, man. I'm working up a sweat in here. I better flush this before it gets too full. Here, hold on, man. Phew, man, I thought it was overflow that time.
Yeah, what the hell happened to you? You okay?
Oh my God.
I was in the men's room and Bill came in.
You
and
were
he-
in there with the Manhattan Project?
Is he really like that? Man, that's why I go to the corner to use the BP station to piss.
Excuse me, fellas. Oh, did you want a chip? Okay. Life is good.
Man, let's get the hell out of here. Jesus, there's 2 doors and the smell still comes out.
Ross, what does it feel like for the pinnacle of your filmmaking to be in your very first shot video about deucing at work? How does that make you feel as an artist?
Shitty.
Complete. Good. Well, at least you have a record of your pinnacle, and there it is, the Manhattan Project, because we all have those guys that we work with who are just shameless.
Absolutely.
We're not that way.
We are not.
With this whole discussion came up a couple weeks ago because Mike, go pull Mike up over there. We were at a strip club and Mike went in there shamelessly and just started destroying the place. Likely contracting hepatitis.
And killing one bathroom attendant.
Yes, poor fellow just went crazy with the Lysol while Mike was.
See, that was the worst part about it was there was a dude that has to be in there.
Yes.
And he had to suffer through whatever it was that went through Mike's system.
And I heard metal hitting porcelain. So I don't know what Mike eats on a regular basis, but here's the thing. I know, Cannon, you're capable of pooping in public, and certainly we all are capable of doing this, but I don't like doing it, and I will avoid it at all situations. Dave, go ahead.
I have a strong statement I live by. If I'm going to make a deposit of that size, I like to use my own bank. And so...
Right.
Very fair. Mm-hmm. Great analogy. Mm-hmm. So I'm not comfortable pooping in public. There's a lot of people here. Ross is not comfortable in this at all. Ross to a fault.
No way.
Is scared to poop in public. So if you're like us, myself, Dave, Ross, and clearly not Mike, we have created for you, Ross, pull up my computer here. There we have Almost Adequate's map of Columbus for shy poopers. This is what we're about to do. We're about ready to help the shy poopers out there like ourselves. The best bathrooms in an emergency to use if you're out in public, you gotta go. You know, there's no wait until you get home. Happens occasionally. Best places to go. Mm-hmm. Ross, we're going to start with you. Where am I going on this map to denote your favorite?
I will tell you right now. Right near Easton Mall.
Okay. So
Bed Bath and Beyond. Because
Mall.
that, first off, look at the name of the store. It's in the title.
Yeah.
It's incredibly clean, well scented, and you know what's most important? Mm-hmm. Dudes do not go in there. So
Bed,
you
Bath,
need that.
Beyond.
You're going to have privacy, man. There's 3 stalls. You get your pick
You
of which
like
one.
harassment.
I'm telling you.
So
No, it's about comfort, man. I mean,
so we're over here to Easton at the Bed Bath. Just the Easton one, or can we go any Bed Bath?
any
and Beyond?
Bed Bath and Beyond is appropriate.
So this is Ross's over here. I imagine Ross have a little bit of blood in his stool.
Just a little bit.
So he has the black one.
It is black, but you should have picked more of the brown.
I'm doing this too, Dave. If you're checking out, there we go. A little bit of this, just for
That's
some
corn.
color.
That's corn.
Corner Legos. I imagine Ross is a snorer and Mike throws Legos in his mouth just so the next day Ross can wake up, take a poop, and be like, why are there Legos? That's what I imagine happens in their domicile. Dave, would you like to contribute to the Columbus pooping map?
Absolutely.
Where am I at here? Where am I going?
Well, there's several locations. My girlfriend is a makeup fiend. She absolutely loves high-end makeup.
Sure.
So we, any makeup for that matter. So I hit Ulta's a lot, and with her, and I just let her roam, and I live in there. I take the pants off. I play all sorts of games and kick my feet up. It's great, man.
Okay, so
drink a coffee.
We're gonna go up here. We're gonna go north of the city at the Polaris location. Nice little baby poo brown. There we go. That's gonna be yours, Dave. It's a puddle. It's a puddle. What did I just do? It's a puddle.
Absolutely.
So that's what I imagine. Mm-hmm. That's Dave's. There you go. At the Ulta. This one particularly by Polaris. Mm-hmm. I got to give a shout out. I talked about this show tonight on the air. I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at for that at the station. And Doug called in, okay? And Doug hipped me to the fact that his buddy works at hotels, and he's like, the lobby bathrooms in hotels, nobody ever uses because they're checking into a room.
Rooms.
They're going to use it in the
room. So
Makes
nobody
sense,
uses
yeah.
it.
Nobody uses it. Doug, thank you, man.
Man, good.
Doug.
Good on Doug.
That's awesome. Thank you, Doug. So shout out to Doug. Hotel lobby bathrooms, key places to take number 2s. Cannon, what's up?
This is a little bit more gully. I keep it a little more hood because
Okay.
I'm not shy. I'll drop a deuce when I gotta drop a deuce. You all right? Don't get choked up. Any
Emotional.
right?
Go ahead, man. I'm listening.
Any newly reconstructed BP?
Okay. Are they nice
Oh my
nice
God.
facilities?
They got wood grain on the walls.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're a British Petroleum Station. We're gonna go BP.
But it has to be newly constructed.
Newly constructed, because
Yeah.
it's like they're doing a
You
lot
can't-
of remodeling
You
at
can't
the
do a
BPs
month deep.
nowadays.
You can't go a month deep, I don't think, right?
What you mean?
Like if it's been construction has been completed for over a month.
Oh
then
yeah, you can still go.
You think?
No.
Oh, man.
Isn't that a rule of
No
the
That'd
way.
be
dice?
nice.
After 4 weeks, that
Somebody
thing is
smashed it.
trashed.
I'll tell you
Truckers
what.
alone will
Yeah.
make that thing a
I
toxic
tell you
waste
what,
dump.
the one in Grandview specifically, and then I'll take it back up to Easton with Peter John Ross right there.
Okay.
Stelter and Morris BP, newly remodeled. You step in there and you feel like you're in a damn hotel lobby bathroom.
So-
I'm in there dropping a deuce, scratching off lotto tickets.
Having a
messing around on
Charleston
my
too.
cell phone. It's whatever, baby. It's whatever.
Okay, man.
Yeah. BP.
Are
Shout
you-
out
are-
to the British.
Are you capable of eating while you deuce?
Oh man.
Do you ever do that?
I have done it. I made a bowl of cereal while dropping a deuce. It was
What?
fantastic.
No!
That's
That
so
was maybe
messed
a year
up.
ago. That was maybe
can't
college
wait, man.
days. Maybe college
Mike,
days.
what's up, man?
I wanted to go
Mike, the guy that can go anywhere.
soft.
I got some questions for you because I got to get to the bottom of this because I can't understand your guys' behavior.
Thank
One,
you.
I got to ask: were any of you either touched inappropriately or molested as children in a stall?
How
is that what this is?
How is that
That was
relevant?
irrelevant.
Why
No.
can't you guys go in a bathroom?
I'll tell you what my issue was.
Yeah.
I used to work at the station 7 to midnight. Okay. Only person in there. Okay. The cleaning guy would come in at like 6:30. The first thing he would do was hit the men's bathroom. So I was spoiled, man, for years. For the 5 years I worked at, my workplace was just a pristine,
clean. Yeah.
pristine, all to myself. I was
Yep.
the only person in there. And after that happened, I just got absolutely spoiled. Now, I'm gonna impart something here, and this is again like Doug saying hotels are great places. What's a place, okay, that's open and really only busy 1 day a week, but their doors are always open. They have large facilities to accommodate many people, but most of the time there's nobody in there.
Church.
Thank you. Houses of worship. So anywhere you go, you can go in there, and like people, it's like a sacrilege to defile a church. And
You
like
can bless
being
the
messy.
room.
Yeah, that
As
is
you're
not
in
a
there.
baptism I want to be a part of.
I'll tell you what. But here's the thing: the doors are always open, the facilities are always unused. Churches, great places to utilize, and it says in the book they can't like kick you out.
No.
You know, you're helping your neighbor. I think that's
Come on.
It's somewhere in Leviticus. I think it says the guy who has to poop, let him shit in your church.
They might want to come and do an exorcism on you after that, though. Lastly, can I just say?
Leviticus
That
2:2.
that sounds like a challenge. Go ahead.
Lastly, can I just say, because I still can't understand you guys with this bathroom, is you're going into a room to
Mm-hmm.
go to the bathroom, and in that room, there's another room that you're going in to go to the bathroom. Like, it
It's
should
not
be the
enclosed,
safest
though.
place.
It's
I
not
can see your
enclosed.
shoes!
Yes, and you can hear things clearly, Mike Miletic.
And Mike Miletic, I saw you leave the door open and stare at that bathroom attendant while you were going.
He was making eye contact with me.
I was
He's like,
asserting.
"Hey, look me in the eyes.
I
Look
was
me in the
asserting
eyes while I
my
do this."
dominance over him.
God.
It was uncomfortable.
And he
Man.
didn't even tip the dude.
He said, here's a tip, no more Miletics in this motherfucker.
$13 worth of Lysol later. He leaves the guy. He stiffs the guy on the way out the door. That's how M Squares rolls. Magic Mike Miletic. Mel, are anybody saying anything? Are they participating in this conversation like Doug did about places in public where you can go to the bathroom?
Yeah, can we stop talking about bombing hotels and churches before we get turned into Homeland Security?
That seems fair. That seems fair.
A little bit of Anthony. First and
Oh, right on. So anyway, there we go. Ross, to recap here, Ross says Bed Bath & Beyond anywhere, but especially at Easton. You said Ulta Beauty.
I have Ulta Beauty.
If
wonderful.
you're a shy pooping man. BP says Cannon. Our man, Cannon says BP. Doug says
New
hotels.
construction.
And I say houses of worship. So there you go.
There you go.
So we just did a public service, and this is the thing. Who else is going to tackle these hard-hitting issues that affect many people?
Yeah, Joe Fuller, Channel 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Nope.
6 ain't on your side with this shit.
Nope.
Come on. Although I would love to get Cameron
What's up?
Fontana's take on all this.
Oh,
Right.
man.
I'm sure he would have a wonderful take
Dancing
on all.
into a bathroom and
Good smile on that kid. Really good smile on that
welcoming.
kid.
He's very welcoming.
Okay, so that's our pooping map of. But Mike, to your point about why we feel this way, another reason is I like to go home because I have a bidet at my house.
You do.
Mike, you have a bidet at your house.
That's right.
Which is even more shocking why you don't wait till you go home and instead punish a poor bathroom attendant at a strip club.
My stomach through that pain. It's painful.
Okay, but so is embarrassment, you know, obviously. So anyway, I want to pull up a picture of what we have. People think that when we say a bidet, this is not like this giant porcelain thing that sits next to your toilet. There it is. It just fits right on your toilet, Dave. Nice little spray right up in your chute. And you know
My
what?
chute.
Right in your chute. And guess what?
What's that?
Virtually no toilet paper is needed.
That's
You're just drying at that point.
That's wonderful.
Do you want one? If you want one, I'm buying you one.
Yes, I will try it. Absolutely.
Dave
wrote
gets
it down.
a bidet. They're like $30.
I've peed in somebody's butt. Is that the same?
God.
It's common in my home.
Did they know about this?
It's common in my homeland.
Okay.
Of Lancaster, Ohio.
We got to build a wall so people from Lancaster can't get in here if that's
Absolutely.
the case.
It's the samesies, I'm pretty sure.
And Ross is he's a shy pooper, as we established. But Ross is such a shy pooper. Yeah, Mike and Ross live together. They're not, you guys aren't a couple yet, right?
Not yet.
Not yet. We're hoping. So anyway, Ross won't go use the restroom when somebody else is home. He's that shy. It's a house. It's his house. He's on the mortgage.
Well, I have a half bath in my own room, but it doesn't have a
bidet, which is a wonderful thing. And you enjoy the bidet.
I love the thing. But
you
I
don't-
will not shit when I'm like 4 feet away from him because I don't want him to hear it. I don't want him to have to smell it. He claims to be able to smell it through like 4 doors.
Well, look at the nose on that dude.
Wow. Outstanding. So
I farted at home. He smelled it.
So it's already self-conscious enough, but then he makes it even more self-conscious. Like, dude, I can tell what you had for fucking lunch today.
Oh, man.
wow.
His bedroom is just down the hall, and it's an air tunnel, and it goes right to my room and under my door, even if I have my door closed, because it's like it creates a vacuum. So
Ross is gonna start. He's got a complex, Mike. He's clearly gonna have to start pooping behind the garage now.
I really wish he would.
Yeah, you use that for
This
fertilizer.
is not helpful.
Yeah.
In college, when we smoking weed in the dorm, we put a wet towel under the door. You might have to employ that.
Do you
Put
blow it through?
a spoof on his ass.
Right.
Let me.
And
Do you
Peter
blow it
John
through?
Ross, turn the shower on while you're in there. Put it on hot.
No, I do. I
take
run
the-
the water.
take the steam.
Just
Take
for
it
that
out.
initial plop sound.
That's weird.
I
This
run
is
the water.
house.
I'm so good. Like, run the water so nobody will hear it. Oh, it's awful.
Dryer sheet in a toilet paper tube.
Yeah.
Ross, try that. That'll cut the smell. That's for smoking weed too. Pro tip: if you don't want people to smell your weed
shit.
From the rock.
Hold it down.
So there you go. Mike, do you have anything else you want to contribute to this enlightening conversation?
What, just get a bidet? No, everybody should get a bidet. America should get a bidet. They're like $25 to $30 on Amazon. If
Easy
you-
to install.
Yeah, easy to install. Here's how I break it down: is if you get dirt or mud on your hand or any part of your body, what you don't do is you don't just get a paper towel and wipe it off. You run it under some water. Think of the same thing with your butthole.
Yeah,
It's
we are
dirty.
savages in this
Exactly.
country for just using
Use
paper.
some water
Right.
on it. That's all I would have to say about it.
I'm fucking sold. I'm sold.
Are you in?
Can you get me one too? Damn, I
I'll
know
see if
it's
they don't
getting
have.
steep.
I feel like I need to be
It's
like
Black
a bidet
History
broker.
Month.
I need
Black
to be like a
History Month
broker.
and my birthday.
Next episode, we're just gonna have a stack of bidets, and I'm gonna be taking orders.
Right.
How about
during the
this?
show.
So everybody gets a shot when, like, Dave gets his bidet for 30 days, and then he gives it to Cannon, and then it
I
works
want
its
to
way
use my
all
youth
the way
bidet.
up.
Yeah, or everybody comes over here to just poop in my house. That's fine too.
You
Everybody
down the
gets a
street
key.
from me, baby.
It's cheaper.
I gotta
Mel,
get a key.
Mel, what's up?
Mom says don't do it, Dave. It's for metrosexuals.
If ever there was a man man that I am convinced has a foul cornhole. It's Bob Bump.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just, first of all, he either uses sandpaper or no paper.
Yes.
He just yells it out of his asshole.
I imagine his ass has like a Yosemite Sam mustache.
and he likes it that way. He keeps it that way to keep the mustache nice and full. Bob Bump is from Marengo. He's still getting used to indoor plumbing, so a bidet is way beyond this guy's thought process right now.
It's like Star Trek for him.
Here's the thing. I'm the fucking Oprah of bidets. You're getting a bidet. You're getting a bidet.
Yes.
Next week, next episode, we're going to give away a bidet.
I need one.
You got one. That's your complex. You have to work
It's
on.
not in
You
my
have
room.
one.
I
You
need
have
one in
one
my
in your house.
bathroom.
He's got the same complex as you. He doesn't want to poop around other people.
Guess who absolutely destroys that bathroom up there unapologetically? Yours noobly. And if you don't like it, go outside. This is my party, baby. That's how I operate. That's how I operate.
I have 2 bathrooms. I want a bidet in my bathroom.
Oh, guess what? You're not getting it. This is like exposure therapy, man. That's like if you were afraid of heights. That's what they'd say. You gotta go up high and hang out high. You gotta go poop when Mike is there, and so he can appreciate the Lego work that he does while you sleep. All right.
Duplo blocks.
Mel, anything else on Facebook that we need to be aware of?
Oh God, I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that's probably not appropriate to talk about.
Okay.
As compared,
Well,
to this conversation.
Entire episode?
Yeah, shitty.
All right, yeah. So thank you guys. I hope somebody learned something. I don't know. Maybe I'll put this map up on the Twitter page or something like that. Follow us
Have
on
we tweeted
Facebook.
yet?
Not yet.
Okay, but it's coming.
It's going to be something major. It's
Oh.
going to be something major and worth like doing. We just haven't found that thing yet. We got a YouTube page. We put these shows up, edited, so it's a little bit more of a streamlined experience as well. And of course on Facebook. So we got to thank everybody. So thank you to Peter John Ross for sharing, specifically sharing everything and your weird complex. Mike Miletic, you're a scumbag. Also, Micah Jenkins, thank you, sir. Joe Fuller from ABC6. Mel G, monitoring the stream. Of course, Rick Hannon. Dave from the band Grindhouse. Enjoy the show tonight over at Ace of Cups.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching. I'm Nuber from 99.7 The Blitz. This was my basement show, Almost Adequate. We'll be back in 2 weeks on Facebook Live.